Okay, so today I feel like talking about the Aiden team swap because I've seen a lot of discourse online about whether people like it or not and if it's like either good or bad. And honestly, I thought it would be cool if I gave my thoughts on it. I mean, I like Disventure Camp. I like Aiden Brooks. Let's see how this goes. So basically, during the episode, Aiden is basically trying to recruit more people in the majority Cyan Alliance so that they can dominate the favorites team. The Cyan Alliance currently has him, Tom, Lake, Gabby, and Rosa. He attempts to recruit Ali and Benji with Tom. Ali and Benji agree. However, in the later half of the episode, when the favorites lose, they attend a meeting with Alec and the other team members to discuss who are they going to vote off from the science team for stopping them from taking over the majority. Which is a sign that Ali could potentially flip on Aiden. But when they were originally going to discuss if Rosa should get out because she did cost them a challenge, but Natalia suggests Aiden because, well, Aiden is more of a threat to the game. But Ali is reluctant and does not want to flip on Aiden because she has flipped on him before and they are currently on good terms. But Spencer finds a scroll that Emily has mentioned during the end of the challenge and tells Natalia about it and tells her to convince Ali to flip on Aiden with them. During the elimination, it is between Aiden and Fiore. Aiden obviously gets eliminated and Aiden's like, "You flipped on me! Why would you do that? Blah, blah, blah." And, Allie's like, "Oh, you'll understand. La, 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 la." And, Aiden storms off, gets really mad, and says, "This golden line, annihilate them for me." Which is like, why would you say that? You could have just walked away in silence. But, anyways, during the doc, Emily mentions the school to Aiden. Aiden says he's not interested, while frustrated. However, Emily mentions that he's actually not eliminated and instead has been swapped. Aiden's like, "What? No way!" And Emily's like, "Oh, yes way." And then she says, "Choose who you want to be on the favorites team from the fans." And Aiden got an idea. An even awful idea. And so, he's in a confession like, "Ha, you can't get rid of me, I'm here forever, more ha, ha, ha." And, the episode ends with Aiden's shadow over Bruno. Now, after that episode, a lot of people were really mad about how Aiden was still in the game, and they kept saying that, "Oh, Aiden has plot armor, he should have been eliminated, he's such a loser, he's Jared's favorite OC, kill him!" Okay, they weren't that angry, but you get the point. Now, in my opinion, the team swap's not that bad, it's just really weird, because why do it now? We don't properly know the fans as characters yet. It's only been 2 episodes. And Emily says in episode 1, and I quote, "And with 24 players, you all need to start dropping like flies." And then has a team swap. And it's like, why the team swap now? You could have done this later in the game. And to be honest, I kind of predicted Aiden getting voted out in episode 2, but I never thought they would keep him in the game. I mean, Aiden swapping to the fans team makes sense because he is a fan and the OG fan of Disventure Camp. But again, it just feels really weird with what they're doing with his character because it seems like they want him to play more of a villainous role, but he's not really a villainous character. He's morally gray. And during his introduction, when I was watching it, I'm like, who is this man? That's not Aiden Brooks. Who is that? It felt weird to see Aiden, so confident and kind of, arrogant. I guess they, amped up his sassiness just for the sake of it. But, whatever, it's fine. As long as they execute it properly, then we won't have a problem. If they give him, the Rhea and or Logan treatment, I'd be really upset. And again with the villain arc, what would he do? I thought about scenarios where he could potentially be in alliance with Sam or with Sam, Finn, Ara, Rin, Nora, Dunya, and Ernesto as a majority. But Sam gives like Aiden a false sense of power as a way to control him somewhat. I don't know, but like other than that, what can they really do? If he's gonna be a villain, he might be a pre-merge villain like Heol was for a little bit, and like he's gonna get like fifth boot. You know what? Actually, I think he'll make it farther than that. He might be like a late pre-merge or early merge boot. I'm just thinking about like what the writers might do, cause they might make him last at least that long, but we'll see. Also, Aiden was really dumb to trust Allie again. Like, why would you trust her after she literally flipped you on All Stars? I know it was like, oh, that was like 2 years ago. People change. 2 years is not that long ago, my guy. It's really not that long. Allie didn't change. Even though she didn't want to flip, she still flipped on you. You need to sit down somewhere, please, Aiden. It's time to humble yourself. Yeah, overall, I really liked this episode. It was way better than the first episode. I got to know the characters better. Characters I didn't like previously, I now have changed opinions on. Like, I went from hating Bruno to, like, somewhat tolerating him, which is something I never thought would happen. And I honestly can't wait to see more of fans versus favorites. It's like my second favorite season right now. It's like behind season 2, which in my opinion is low-key the best season. But I don't want to like completely rank it yet since it's not done yet. Well, we got 24 more episodes, so we'll see what comes up next. But yeah, that's all the time we have for today. Thank you for listening to me talk. I hope you enjoyed my little ramble about Disventure Camp. I love this show with all my heart. And, I might make more rants in the future, but who knows? Anyways, yeah, I'ma go. Bye.